Peace and blessings, family. We're going to analyze another video concerning Babylon, the destruction of the old Babylon. And we're going to compare, we're going to see that is the same thing that will come to this, what's happening to this new Babylon that they created. And we're going to see that the old Babylon was much more magnificent, bigger and developed and had better technology than you have today. It's not that. And through the scripts of so-called Yahweh is detailed about all the destruction, how Yahweh, the God killer, came down and destroyed them, you know what I'm saying, city by city. And there was another destruction that happened in Jeremiah 50, was it 50 or 51, in which is destroying Babylon to save so-called Israelites. For no reason, people. He is their God. And then he sends them into captivity and turns around and blames the people that have them captives, people, and destroys them entire towns, entire cities, genocide them. It makes no sense, people. Jude is a psychopath, and I'm gonna show you that this is what has been happening. Hold on. Yeah. And you know, their own Bible is telling you. Let's start reading from 30. This is Jeremiah 50. Okay, we're going to start reading from 30. Okay, therefore shall her young men fall in the street. That's are the curses of Yahweh. You understand? And he says, and all her men of war shall be cut off in that day, said Yahweh, Yahweh, Jesus. 31, behold, I am against thee, O thou most proud, said Yahweh of hosts, for thy day is come. He said, hold on. Yeah, hold on, I lost here. Hold on, 32. And most proud shall stumble and fall, and none shall raise him up. I will kindle a fire in his cities, and it shall devour all round about him. See that? Just like the fire you see like in IT, what happened in there, how they burned the whole city around about, all around, and there was nothing left other than some selected places. Yeah, that's what happened in Babylon back then. 33 say, those said Yahweh of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together, and all that took them captive held them fast. But who gave them into captivity, people? You see how retarded it is. He was the one that gave them to captivity. Israel is not going nowhere without so-called Yahweh sending them to a curse. They refused to let them, and now he's crying that they refused to let them go. Can you believe that? And he's a God, and the only thing he could do is come down and genocide all of them. 34. The Redeemer is strong. Yahweh of hosts is his name. He shall truly plead their cause, that he may give rest to the land and disquiet the inhabitants of Babylon. See how Yahweh justifies his genocide? He blames them He's supposedly their God, people, but he's a blamer. He's blaming people and cutting them down to scare everybody to his power, because it's all about power. He's scaring people and terrifying them about the power that he has, because he's got, 35 goes to say, a sword is open the Chaldeans, said Yahweh, and opened the inhabitants of Babylon, and opened the princes, and opened wise men. Chaldeans, I think when they say that, they talk about white people. They were living it good. they were they were living in massive kingdoms. They had money. You know what I'm saying? They were not paying taxes and working from job to job and, in a dead end situation. They were living it really high. You know what I'm saying? So these Israelites, they did have no use to them other than keeping them in slavery, because these dudes will sell out. They wanted to go to pray to their God, to pay tax, be slaves. They wanted everybody to serve their God and all that. And next minute, their God is coming and he's saying he's killing everybody. 36, a sword is upon the liars, and they shall dot. A sword is upon mighty men, and they shall be dismayed. See that? A sword is upon their horses, and upon their chariots, and upon the mingled people that are in the midst of her. And they shall become as woman. A sword is open her treasures, and they shall be robbed. See that? You see that, you Christians? This is what's going to happen to you. They're going to cut you off, then they're going to take all your gold, and they're going to build another civilization. You're not part of that. Neither will be your God. 38, a drought is upon her waters. See that? Yahweh start putting curses on them, and they shall be dried up. See that? He's drying people, babies are dying, old people are dying. It's the first people that are going to die when you cut off the water. For it is the land of graven images, and they are mad, open their idols. So this is Yahweh that is mad. Open their idols, open their own beliefs, because people had their own beliefs that they follow. I mean, they will be about Mosai or whatever the higher self that they were building, but they were not about this God. They were not about him, and he was jealous of them, but he used reverse science. He says that he was the land of graven images, you know what I'm saying, to demonize them, because he's got to demonize them to justify his genocide and stand up. 39 goes to say, therefore the wild beasts of the desert with the wild beasts of the islands shall dwell there, and all shall dwell therein, and shall be no more inhabited forever, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. So these are the pictures that I've been showing you guys of what Yahweh did, and how he overthrew these old Sodom cities. You know what I'm saying? It says that 40, and God overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighbors' cities thereof. Said Yahweh, so shall no man abide there, neither shall any son of man dwell therein. That's how bad he was. Behold, a people shall come from the north. See that? These are aliens. A great nation, and many kings shall be raised up from the coasts of the earth. See, this is the alien invasion and the alien colonization that Yahweh is talking about. And standard, the aliens that he's bringing in after he destroyed the people that was there. And standard. And then he took the Israelites, of course, to serve him and to kill people. And then he had all these plans already in his new role already going on. You know what I'm saying? Behold, the people shall come from the north, and a great nation, and many kings shall be raised up from the coasts of the earth. So what did I tell you guys? That's why they got this church. They got this big church that created all these kingdoms around the whole thing. I told you guys that it's all being made by design, that it's not organic or nothing. It's not it's a script. 42, they shall hold the bow and the lance, and they are cruel, and they will not show mercy. Their voice shall roar like the sea, and they shall ride open horses, everyone. Okay, he's talking about the the devil Israelites that he's bringing on them to destroy the daughter of Babylon. You know what I'm saying? That these people are beasts, and that they're coming to just, dash babies against the wall. You know what I'm saying? He was cruel, people. 43, the king of Babylon had heard the report of them, and his hands waxed feeble. You see that? The king's hand went feeble. You know what I'm saying? He was terrified, people, to hear the report that Yahweh was bringing on him. Anguish took hold of him, and pangs as a woman in travail. You see that? Like he almost pissed his pants about the stuff. You see that? 44, behold, he shall come up like a lion from the swelling of Jordan into the habitation of the strong, but I will make them suddenly run away from her. And who is a chosen man that I may appoint over her? See that? So these aliens came, destroyed them, and appointed a master. Okay? For who is like me, and who will appoint me the time? And why, and who is that shepherd that will stand before me? So Yahweh was bringing these new kings, that he was giving the Bible, giving them instructions how he's going to rule this new kingdom now that, after the reset, you know what I'm saying? This is all there in the script, people. Yeah? And then 45, therefore hear ye the counsel of Yahweh that he had taken against Babylon, and this proposes that he had proposed against the land of the Chaldeans. Surely the least of their flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitation desolate with them. See that? He destroyed them. He's telling you that he smote them. At the noise of the taking of Babylon, the earth is moved, and the cry is heard among the nations. So, this is exactly what I was showing you in the whole Babylon, what's been happening there. Okay, they smoked them like it was nothing. You know what I'm saying? This is new magnetic evidence from the day of so-called Yahweh. They've been, told you they use all types of weapons to bury people alive. You see, because their houses were really strong. It's not like the houses you have today. Don't forget that. And they still did it. See that? They burned the whole castle, whatever, the whole city. You know what I'm saying? And it's the aliens that Yahweh sent to the job. They did a good job. They destroyed the whole old road, melted it with the weapons of Yahweh, indignation, jealousy, and genocide. An alien, you know what I'm saying? They burned the land from one end to the other, see that? He had all types of things to burn. He knew he can melt this place. Yeah? He had weapons to melt the whole place, everybody in it. And you can see some of them out there. It's Yahweh army. And what they will do is wait. If you escape this fire here, and you find your way out, and you're trying to come out, they will shoot you. They will have a sniper here. You know what I'm saying? They will make sure nobody is coming out of the lab. Instead of it's all put together. But first they destroyed all of them, and they smoked them, they dropped poison on them, they created massive floods, you know what I'm saying? Then ultimately they burned them. There was nothing left. They smoked them until there's nothing left, like magnetically with some type of waves. Because if you guys know, these people have like weapons that supersonic weapons. Yeah, it's like weapons that use sound. It could be a sound that you don't hear. You know what I'm saying? But like you today, they have like you can go to the store and buy an electronic machine that emits a certain frequency. Because I've seen them doing it, some people, and they keep this around their garden. So like if there are cats or dogs that like to come to their garden to shit about, this frequency keeps them away. It's standard. So to the same technology, yeah, they're not going to tell you how advanced it is. It's all top secret. Yeah, but to this same technology, they can create weapons that make you even disappear. When you're dealing with frequency, you can get into all types of states of matter in standard. So it's like if you can go through all states of matter, they can turn you into anything they want if they have the right frequency. And they got it pointed at you. They can turn you into stone. They can turn you into water, or they can just make you disappear totally. You know that? Completely. Just disappear. And that was what was going on in Babylon. They were killing them, they were burning them, Yahweh were killing them inside, burning them, making sure everything is melted, all the walls are broken, and anybody who escapes, the snipers, the Israelite snipers, were out there waiting for them. You know what I'm saying? So it was well organized, people, and this is how they created this new role that you have today in Salah. That's why all roads lead to the same place. You know what I'm saying? Since the people lost their freedom, because that's what happened there when Yahweh did this, they lost their freedom and they became under his government since then. It's the new world order since. What are you talking about? Yeah. When they tell fall of Babylon to demonize it, it was your ancestors they're talking about. It was your ancestors that were so advanced and developed, they destroyed them and then demonized everything that they did, destroyed, buried, I told you, make it disappear, and then made you slaves. You are the remnants of them, plus the new ones that Yahweh bought to run the ship. It's not because he came with some other special people that are here doing this. It's not there's new people here in this realm, and they work for Yahweh. And the Israelites is just the little portion that they want you to know about. It's not they are all aliens. They are all fallen angels on you. Yeah, and they made sure they, delete everything about their ancestors by the fire, burning the whole thing. You see that? They didn't have nothing left. See that? Only kids left here, people that were probably poor people that didn't have means or resource or too much education, knowledge of nothing. So these people were easy to control, were like leftover people, and they will take them to the temples castrate them. They will do whatever with them. But whatever they decide there, Yahweh decide they gotta pay taxes to the Israelites. They gotta pay. That's their life since then. They slaves. You know what I'm saying? So it was white people. It was all types of people in there in Babylon. He even tell you mingled people. You know, it was a massive empire back then. Until they bring this Jesus Christ prophecies and Israelites that came from the north, you know, Asiatics, you know, people that Yahweh brought in since back then. Don't forget that Chinese people were black. And now, what happened? They changed their skin color? Just think about that, man. Because I got photos of all Chinese, they were all black with the eye like that. What happened to them? It's the same thing they were planning for America, you know. Over time, there's no Negroes there. Look at that. That's work of Yahweh. See these rocks out, it's all melted out. It was the big Babylon city. It was big buildings there in there. Now, whoosh, you can't tell nothing. They all fossilized inside this building. You know that? Many of your ancestors dead inside these buildings. Thanks to Yahweh. Don't forget that. It's not that, because that was the first in the script, which were the aliens, that tells you that they did this. It's not that. They could never ever build nothing like that today. They don't have the means, they don't have the tech, but they destroyed it. If they had the tech to destroy these people, they came from another realm. The people were not even aware, probably, that this guy is just gonna come in one night and smoke them. You know? It's crazy. People. There were destruction after destruction after destruction. They keep telling you about Babylon and how it fell. And then the Revelation talking about second dead, because they were dead. When like today in this Babylon, they all dead. You see, they all zombies, taking Jews zombies, you know what I'm saying, walking in you know, rocking around in circles. And when Yahweh came and killed them, they call it second dead, because they were alive, but they were dead already. And then when they died, it was the second dead. That was the Christians. Same thing. You know what I'm saying? So I think I'm gonna stop for now, man. I just wanted to tell these words to you guys to think about it, man. About the ruins and what Yahweh did to the old world and how miserable you became now, and how you cannot build nothing as big as they were building back there, because they were free. And they told Yahweh, no, we're not gonna deal with you. And he came and he burned them with pretense that, you know, oh, you guys had Israelites and for too long, and I'm gonna have to burn you because you never let him go. Is he a god? Blaming men and coming and taking vengeance? Wow! He's not a god. You know what I'm saying? They were living it up back there, you see that? They were all chilling, man. Nobody's no motherfucker going to no 9 to 5. Yeah? No 8 till 6. No 9 to 10. No 9 to 9 work. Every day. Hell no, you see that? It was girls over there in the Garden of Eden chilling. This is what the devil don't want you to do. You see that? They all chilling. Look at this one. dancing all day, you know what I'm saying? Look at their pets. They don't have no damn stupid dogs. It's straight tigers. You see that? They didn't have no stupid dog pets and cats and little. Well, cats is okay, but these little lap dogs, man. No lap dogs like that, and nobody hanging on it, you know. But they had their little kittens, and that was the all day chilling, man. You know what I'm saying? Listening to music, reading poems. They had a good life. They could live for forever, man. You know what I'm saying? And look at the space out there. Everything is well organized, mathematically. What they can't do today. You see, your city today is a mess. You know what I'm saying? But look what happened to them. See that? What do you think? These was hard people. This was smoke. Microwave waves went to these houses. You see, that whole village became a rock. How many souls got trapped in there and didn't get out? Makes you wonder. You know what I'm saying? So, and these pictures, man, they're not so. Hold on. As I told you, I'm going to stop anyway. Okay. You got Destruction of Babylon Part 2, which is what you're living today. You know what I'm saying? And you better be chilled about it, because it's going to get ugly. I'll show you how these houses end up all smoked, you know what I'm saying? Most places, they might end up like that. After all these Jews, boom, become not even history, because half the people don't know what this is. They don't know, you know, they can tell them whatever the hell they want. It's just old places, that's it. Yeah? They're not going to tell you that if the people that were there were not destroyed, they will still there, and that city will be bigger now, and they will be free. They're not going to tell you that. They're going to tell you it's the people that, you know, they aged and they died. 70-year-old prophet. All lies, people. They lied and lied about time, about everything. They gave you these lies of this man that came down to save you, and this is all crap. You know what I'm saying? That's sad, man. Never ever trust them. Never ever trust the history that they gave you. You know what I'm saying? It's all composed, it's all made up. They can't explain to you about these buildings. You know what I'm saying? And why today they can't build that and build these horrible, horrific cities that have no beauty to themselves, have no naturality on that. See that? How beautiful it was? Yeah, they can't do that no more, and they can't, especially in this world they're living today, Babylon, where everything is made up and artificial. Thanks to this God that keeps sending people to captivity. It was another captivity, see that? They destroyed Babylon because they wouldn't let the Israelites go and this and that, and then he sent the Israelites into slavery again, don't he? Does it make sense to you? Does it? That's what I told you, man. If you're an Israelite, there's no way you're gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? You don't know nothing. You're a foolish man. And the Religio. And the beast, see that? The beast that controls them. Bring them, Yahweh brought them the beast with the new kingdoms. All the kings that are there, they all slaves, they all appointed. They're not free no more. You know what I'm saying? These are people that are all chained, and the serpent controls them. Understand that? Yeah? So, whatever he says is what it goes. Whatever science he says is science, is what they're gonna do. Whatever he says is true, is what they're gonna believe. Whatever he says is righteous. They got, they all subject now in the lab, since they destroyed the whole Babylon and everything. They own nothing, and they have no rights other than a few rights left. But Yahweh controlled all the coasts of the earth. He planted all his kings. He created unions. He created big corporations. You know what I'm saying? So now he controls everybody 9 to 5, make everybody pay for everything. You know what I'm saying? No more like Babylonians chilling around in big castles, living it up all day. You know what I'm saying? Just singing, eating, chilling. You know what I'm saying? No more. Everybody got to work day and night. Their lifespan is short and everything because of the stress that comes with it. They lost that good life. You know what I'm saying? That they had everything there, right there for them, uh, charge free. You know what I'm saying? And now they find themselves being slaves. They lost everything over Yahweh. Okay, the Yahweh came. People didn't want him, so he destroyed cities and towns. That because people did not want him, he was from another place, so he destroyed them. He killed them, like he destroyed the whole Sahara Desert. It was the same people. It was the same thing. What was going on about repopulating? You know what I'm saying? So he then repopulate Africa. He repopulate Europe. He repopulate China. He repopulate all these continents that you see around, and you got everybody doing the same thing and worshiping the same God. It's not like you create this beast that everybody worship, and the beast determines everything, and whatever happens is in the hand of the beast. And all the subjects are nothing but lab subjects. Don't forget that. They're not even Babylonians no more. They're just lab subjects, you know. And devil is, and these people are like Yahweh don't. Even though they are all still slaves, Yahweh is still gonna come and promise them that He's going to come to destroy them. Because it's just something that He does. They're not a threat to Him or nothing no more, like the Babylonians were, because the Babylonians were not in their system. You know what I'm saying? They will tell him, you Israelites can all go to hell and you're gonna be slaves. Because if you're gonna be worshiping, you'll sell out to worship Yahweh, that alien. We're gonna keep you slaves here. We're not gonna let you go. Because if you go, your God is gonna come and kill us anyway, or He's gonna send you. So they had to keep them locked down. They know they're criminals, and their God is criminal. So what did Yahweh do? He goes around and he burns town after town after town until he done the whole entire reset in his Bible. He tells Jeremiah, go tell them. It's like each prophet is coming to tell them what Yahweh is going to kill, what city he's going to destroy, and how he's going to do it, and why he's going to do it, because of his jealousy, and because these people don't want to serve him. These people don't want to bow to him and pray to him and pay taxes to him. So Yahweh had to come and burn them. And he knows that he's going to have this problem from time to time, so that's what he do. He comes and burns them all, because then, if he doesn't, nobody will play his game. They're going to become like the Babylonians this time, getting fat, chilling, getting healthier and healthier, creating their own food, building their own houses, like big ass massive mansions, you know what I'm saying, and living it up all day, you know what I'm saying. So that's it, man. I'm gonna stop. I love you all. Keep the instructions, and peace.